Happy Halloween, guys.
Yeah, happy Halloween. Sorry guys, I was trick-or-treating a lot today. And I'm like really tired, so like I'm out of the spirit right now. And I thought that since we were taking a break and relaxing, I thought that me, Brandon, her, Adriana, and my camera person, Christina, could do our first ever actual episode of Retro Gamer and make it the first ever Halloween special. It seems like a good idea, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. Because it's Halloween.
Yeah. Well, we figured that since Halloween is like a real powerhouse for Star Wars fans, then I figured we'd review a couple of Star Wars games. First off, we're going to do The Force Unleashed. Now, Force Unleashed actually takes place between the third and fourth movie, first of all. And you actually play through the forming of the Rebel Alliance. Now, either you can end it, now at the end of the game, just, if you don't want to spoil this for it, turn away. What happens is, at the end of the game, you have a choice of two final bosses. You either beat the Emperor, and you beat the game as a Jedi, and shape the future of the rest of the movies, or you can fight Darth Vaders, the final boss, which is really delicate in that part because you actually fought him in the battle before that, but that's not the point. The point is that you get two different costumes from beating both different guys. Now, when you beat it, it'll ask you whether or not you want to start the game as like with all the Force powers and costume that you already unlocked, or no. I normally pick I beat both of them, so I have both of those costumes, and so yeah. My goal is to like actually max out all my Force powers. Now you can both unlock and buy all the Force powers. Now you have to do both of them to have all of them, so yeah.
No, you can't.
Well, I don't know how much that comes up, but in the background we're actually playing a movie.
My man, honey, it's so contest.
Well, let's forget that. Well, first of all, the gameplay. While the Star Wars Force Unleashed can get very repetitive, you do have a bunch of Force combos and powers that can keep it interesting. So you can go from taking a bunch of enemies and bunching them together, and then jumping and lightninging them out of their reach. Or you can blow them all away, and then you can I don't know what you can do after that. But still, it makes the game very interesting and makes it almost never repetitive. Now, most of the cheat codes in this game are not characters, but there are a couple of them that do affect that just give you more characters, but there are some that affect the gameplay itself. I will have two of them. I will put two of them in the description just to give you a reward for watching our very first actual episode. These cheats will give you increased lightsaber damage and invincibility. So, awesome, yeah. See, Adra has like absolutely no expression on her face.
Because I'm watching TV. I've seen the whole thing before and I want to watch it again because I love the movie. If you've ever seen enough, you should probably write a comment about it because it is a very, very good movie.
Okay, now we're not talking about that movie. If we get it on DVD, I might watch it with you, and then we can review it, whatever. I don't care. Now that we're done with all that, let's go to the LEGO Star Wars games, which will pretty much end the review. The Star Wars stuff itself. Now, Adriana can help me out on this one. Adriana, you.
What?
We're doing the Lego Star Wars games now.
Okay. I love Legos.
If you talk about killing people in them again, I will really that's not the point of this. Now, as we all know, Lego games get very repetitive so quickly that it's really, I really don't want to get into it right now because it's very irritating how it really isn't much, because at least in the Force Unleashed you can do different stuff with the Force powers that make it more interesting. So, but in the Legos you keep on doing the same stuff over and over and over again, and the secrets really aren't all that impressive.
That's true. And you
Yeah.
do go on and on with the same stuff. You save where it's at, it goes back to the beginning of the level.
Where you been? You are late. I was worried you weren't coming at all.
Oh.
Oh.
The TV is very distracting. I'm sorry.
You and I will have a regular girls'
I'm
lunch and
sorry.
little gossip about absolutely
Well, now in the gameplay itself. Now, you can also buy other characters to get to the unlockable secrets that really aren't very impressive, as I've already covered. But there are differences in the games. Like, before you actually go into the levels or anything like that, there are these different areas. Now, in the first Lego Star Wars game, in both of them, you start out in these bars, which are called cantinas in the games. I don't know. Now, you go to the bartenders, and they, help get, they're the shop owners, pretty much. Where you buy all the characters and everything like that. Jeez. And you actually, and the ship levels are really different. Like in the second one, there are actually secrets that you can actually get to. You actually need to do certain things to get to those secrets. While in the ship levels in the first Lego Star Wars, you really just only story mode, and you just need to look closely to get to the secrets in it. You really can just blast stuff and you're good. You speed into them, you're good. And it's it just gets boring, you know?
It does because every time you run into them, it breaks.
Yeah, and so it just gets really irritating. Alright, is there anything else you want to cover, Adriana?
Oh yeah, there's something I want to tell you guys. There's did you already explain the ships?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, in the second Lego Star Wars, there's a character customization thing. And where if you want, you can actually place C-3PO as a Jedi. Force power stall. You know? Yeah. Well, I ran out of stuff to say, so Adriana?
Yeah, I really don't know either. Oh wait, but before we go, we could talk about Halloween since it's Halloween today.
Oh my god. Well, we're running out of time, so what do you say I just cut this off?
Yeah. So bye guys. Happy
See ya.
Halloween.